15 p.m. on Monday, April 20th. And now Kelly Johnson jacks one to left center. It's hanging up, and it'll be caught by Josh Willingham.
Talented.
0-2. Ground ball, backhanded by Hernandez. 2 outs to start the ball game. All right, Rob. 3 of those 4 ribbies against our Nats. He gets jammed, a little pop-up, and what a good first major league inning for Jordan Zimmerman. A from second to first, and Brian O'Nora stays over at third. Yunel Escobar will scoop it and throw out Anderson Hernandez. Chipper Jones hardly had to move a muscle.
Patriots Day.
Oh, he's going to punch him out on a fastball off the plate. So Jim Wolf is going
to rain delay.
That ball is over Nick Johnson. Kochman thinking too, because it's hit so slowly. And outfielders step a little gingerly on a field like this at somebody. And there's a bouncer. It hit the batter. There's a play at third, and the Nationals get a lucky break. The ball came up, hit Francoeur, and went right. Oh, that's a great slider. Started out as strike, dove down and away. I like his body language, his mound presence. He gives up really his first hard hit ball. You better not fall asleep in the outfield. And that's what Elijah Dukes did. He just came trotting in. Do managers have to make those changes over the years themselves? Adam Dunn right there to grab it. Couple of hard hit balls, but Zimmerman now.
Closer back to the rotation.
Adam Dunn to the right side, right into the teeth of the shift. Covered by Derek Lowe from Casey Kochman. Another ball club. Dukes, there it is. You better be swinging. Derek Lowe is going to keep throwing them.
That pitch.
Willingham will slap it out to the shortstop Escobar. That's 6 in a row for Derek Lowe, and he has 3 ground ball outs. So far, so good. Braves are starting to hit some shots off him, though. 4 of the last 5 batters have hit the ball right on the button. A couple of double. Kelly Johnson hitting only .240. Now Nick's going to let that drop. For a moment, Nick thought about getting the out at first, and then it would be another base hit. Derek Lowe will stop at second. I mean, the ball just stops basically before it gets to Adam Dunn. So it's. Oh, that's a good jam job there, right near the bag. 1 and 2. Well played by Alberto Gonzalez. It's. There's a base hit. Nationals have their first of the night. Rob, you are not going to believe what the Florida Marlins did in the top of the 9th. And he goes left center. And that'll be playable for Jordan Schaefer, looking up into the raindrops for the first out. Should be a bunting situation.
Get a quick out there.
Well done. First major league at bat. A perfect sacrifice. It goes 2-4.
Well, he's already tied.
That ball's caught by Escobar. Very well hit by Anderson Hernandez. And here's a 1-2 to Chipper. Well hit. Nick cannot get there. And the ball's in the right field corner. There are no easy plays tonight for an outfielder. And Chipper Jones is digging for third. Dunn misses the cutoff man. Leadoff triple. Little jam job, little pop-up, but a big out. Casey Kochman gone. Fastball up. Francoeur got it right to the second baseman. Chipper frozen at third. 2 outs.
Got some speed with movement.
And a high fly ball to deep left center. Willingham watching it leave, and the Braves lead 2-0. An 0-2 pitch. And Matt Diaz hits his second homer of the year. 46 at bats, 18 Ks. make it 19. Flores will step aside to get a throwing angle, and that's it for the Braves in the top of the fourth. Chipper way inside, and the Nats have their leadoff man on for the second straight.
This changeup.
Oh, great swing by Zimmerman into right field on a pitch away. Jeff Francoeur returns it, and the Nats have 2 men. That ball high in the air, left center. That might be deep enough for some runners to tag up. They're both tagging, and they're both on the move. Nick Johnson to third, Zimmerman to second, and Adam Dunn gets the job done in that respect. And he's up in the 60s already. 2-0 to Dukes, base hit right field. Nick Johnson scores. Zimmerman will hold up. You cannot run on Jeff Francoeur. And the Atlanta lead has been cut in half on a third base side of that bag. Now they will take the bat out of Willingham's hands. It was 3-0 anyway, and they'll take their chances. On a pitch up, left field. How far is it going? It is near the bullpen and caught by Diaz up against the wall. The game is tied. Dukes goes to third, and Jesus Flores narrowly missed.
He keeps us 4 or 5 runs in his starts. We're going to be in a lot of those games.
Gonzalez with a little flare to right for Francoeur, and the Nats are gone. But they get 2 runs, a couple of walks to Zimmerman. Whoops.
And proud of his accomplishments and what he's done.
Now they're going to work the double play the way we thought they might the first time. But the ball hits the runner, and now they're going to tag him out. I wouldn't be surprised to see.
Just what was it like talking to him today?
He slept in this morning, and when I come back, he was gone to the field already at 3.
45 strikes, 12 first pitch strikes. He makes contact, hits the ball to Chipper Jones. I can go sit down. Tonight's has a 2-run homer. Nats RBIs, Dukes and Flores. And a good at bat by Anderson Hernandez. He's aboard with 1 out. Rain up there. Playing the Padres tonight. Nick Johnson seeing out the base hit. And Nick Johnson has another base hit in the number 2 spot. So he's 1 for 2 tonight with a walk. And since adds a double play ball made to order. Escobar, Johnson, and Nick Johnson had no choice but to hit the deck. The Nats are gone in the 5th pitch. Escobar, Jones, and Kochman up the middle. 1 hopper, Anderson Hernandez. 2 strikeouts tonight for Jordan, and for the most part, Matt Diaz, he had a towering home run to left. Chipper strikes out on that very breaking ball. Tried to pull that fastball away, and Jordan Zimmerman has a 1 runners and moved them up, and they both scored. That ball is lofted to left. Well hit, but not well enough. And I think it's safe to say, Rob, the ball is not carrying very well tonight.
About 3 tonight.
That's a pitch up and in, deep short. Escobar will have to hurry, and Dukes is safe. Willingham, great swing. Dukes realizes where the ball is, and he scampers over to third base with 1 out. The Atlanta infielders were trying to make Elijah
Getting somebody else in here.
Yeah. Flores base hit left field. Nationals take the lead, and Jesus Flores has a 2 RBI night. Big pitch here. Runners are going, and a little ground ball up the middle will keep the Nats out of the double play. Escobar will throw out Gonzalez, and he lifts 1 to left center. Schaefer under it. The Nationals will leave 2 more runners, but they
like Gary Templeton and Tim Raines. I'm just kind of warped that way.
Gonzalez knocks it down, plenty of time, and 1 out. Interesting email question about who is these Braves a couple of years ago. There's an easy fly ball to left from Matt Diaz. Kip Wells comes out and gets a couple. They're 3-0.
Come on, you got two outs still. Put them away.
45 minutes ago as we approach the 11 o'clock hour. There's a pop-up right center. Elijah Dukes, they were looking at each other. The center fielder has to take charge. Bottom of the 7th. They have two lefties. Mike Gonzalez is their closer. And a little bumper to the right side, and Hernandez is 0 for 3. And Anderson now is. O'Flaherty had Nick Johnson pulling off that pitch. That's only, by the way, so he did quite well. Zimmerman with a bouncer over to Chipper. Long throw. Whoa! Zimmerman out, and he thought he had gotten to the bag, but Gary Cedars. And Joe Beimel gets a pop-up. Wind is swirling, rain coming down. Hernandez moving around, and he makes the catch.
Trying to stay dry.
And Sheen Kawakami. Good play by him. He goes sliding on the attempted hit minutes ago. So a lot of folks had no choice but to get over there. Fair ball, Zimmerman guarding the line and right on target to Nick Johnson. And a big out for the Nats to put an end to the top of the 8th. And the Braves beat the Nationals 8-5. He pitched a scoreless ninth. He got that pitch up, and that is a fair ball by Adam Dunn into the corner. Frank Core returns it, and Adam Dunn is in scoring position leading off the 8th inning.
Go high, go high!
Did he go that time? That is a swing, Cedar strike. A couple of high fastballs that wouldn't have been called strikes. And Josh Willingham takes a fastball up and in right off the body. First and third, one out. Morning single header. Way outside, and the bases are loaded. And Gonzalez foul tipped it into the mid of David Ross, 2 down. It'll be up to Ronnie Belt. How about that inning by Soriano? A hit. Chipper bounces it to short. Picked up by Gonzalez. One big out as the Nats try to break this 3-game losing streak. 4-pitch walk. All right.
Attaboy.
Frank Core gets overpowered. Fly ball, right field. Maxwell.
We got a guy.
2 outs. And Diaz. Nationals win. Feels good to be able to say that. And a confidence boost for Joe Hanrahan at 12:11 in the morning, getting his first save of the year.